I'm Zach, and this is Challenger Vedic Astrology and Tarot. Welcome to the channel. So if you'd like to get either a Vedic Astrology or a Tarot reading with me, you can do so at my website. It'll be linked down in the description box below. Okay, so Virgo Ascendant and Moon sign. Let's get into this. So Jupiter is going to be moving into the sign of Aries on April 21st. But let's talk about the year before that. Jupiter was in your 7th house in the sign of Pisces. So during that time, many Virgo Ascendant and Moon signs would have gotten into a relationship. 7th house is relationships, marriage, business. So some of y'all could have gotten married. If you're in business, then things would have gone well there. Also, 7th house is the 10th from the 10th house. So that's the gain of your status. It's the higher form of your career. So you could have gotten promoted during that time as well. Alright, but now Jupiter's moving into your 8th house on the sign of Aries. So, first off, Jupiter is expansion. It's conjunct Rahu. Rahu is explosive energy. And Saturn has a third aspect here. Now, Saturn and Jupiter are the two largest physical planets. Being here with Rahu, the karmic north node of the moon, that's a lot of energy being put into the sign of Aries. So Aries for you is the 8th house. Now, I'm not going to sugarcoat this. This is going to be one of the worst transits for y'all for a while. Jupiter will be here for a year. Now, Jupiter is your 4th and 7th lord sitting in the 8th house. So let's talk about this. Now, Jupiter is not a great planet for you either. But Jupiter always protects if it can't give you blessings. So, the 8th house is death, it's insurance, it's wills and estates, it's legacy, it's the occult, it's sex, it's anything hidden, it's research, it's your in-laws, it's your married life, it's joint finances in relationships and business. Now, Jupiter represents expansion. So, for instance, your joint finances in relationships or in business, those will expand. As a matter of fact, if you're in business, this is really good for you. Now, 8th house is occult. Jupiter naturally represents education. So you could do some research during this time. 8th house is also sun, ups and downs, and transformation. 8th house is surgeries. Now, being your 4th and 7th lord, 4th house represents mother, 7th house represents relationships, marriage. So either your mother or your spouse or, girlfriend, boyfriend could need a surgery during this time. Now, if you don't already know that they need a surgery, then, don't fret about this part. Jupiter will always try to protect at the very least. Now, Jupiter here also shows there could be some sudden ups and downs with your living situation during this time. But now let's talk about Jupiter's aspects. So Jupiter has a 5th, a 7th, and a 9th aspect. So the 5th aspect is going to fall in the 12th house. Now 12th house represents hospitals. It represents jails, asylums, monasteries, it's spirituality, it's foreign lands, it's sex, it's bed pleasure in general, so that includes sleep. 12th house is also loss. Now this can be financial loss, This could be loss of a person in your life. Now, Jupiter aspecting here shows that you could begin some kind of occult spiritual practice. It shows that you could travel to a foreign place during this time. Somebody could get a surgery that, they have to go to a hospital for. That's also possible. Now, Jupiter does represent expansion, so Jupiter can expand the losses in your life, especially financially. That is possible. Now, Jupiter has its 7th aspect on your 2nd house. Now, 2nd house is your savings. It's your family. It's the money that you earn, like your regular paycheck. 2nd house is also speech. Now, Ketu's been sitting in your 2nd house for a while, Virgo. So Ketu being there would have shown some degree of separation with family members. Now, Jupiter's aspect to your 2nd house, though, will protect your family. It will help your relationship with your family. Sorry. Jupiter will also increase your finances. Being in the 8th and 2nd house is actually good financially for you. Now, Jupiter also has an aspect on your 4th house. Now, this is going to be the best aspect of Jupiter because Jupiter is aspecting its own house, because it rules your 4th house with the sign Sagittarius. Now, 4th house represents your mother, it represents your home, and it represents vehicles, your comfort, your happiness. So, your mother will be protected during this time. Your relationship with your mother will improve. Your house will be okay. And if you have a vehicle or a home, there could be some sudden ups and downs or transformation. Now, in this case, for instance, you could suddenly move. You could suddenly get a new vehicle. That is possible. Now, also, you will find more comfort and more happiness in your life. Jupiter being in the 8th house, having an aspect here, you'll feel more at peace. Now, the negative aspects of this transit, they can be fairly negative, but depending on your planetary or sign-based time period, if those are good, those will override any transit. So, that's what I have for you, Virgo. And if you like my videos, be sure to like and subscribe. It really helps out me and the channel. I'll catch you in the next one, Virgo.